Hey everyone, this is Nate with the Yukon Project, and I've spent over 10 years working with lenders, and now I'm giving you the insider's perspective. Today, we're going to take a look at NetCredit personal loans. NetCredit offers personal loans, lines of credit, and credit cards. But today, we're only going to be talking about their personal loans. They offer personal loans from $1,000 to $10,000, but the terms and a little bit of the variation in their line amounts is going to change based on which state you live in. So take a look at this graph we put together. If you see your state in green, that means they're offering personal loans in your state. If your state's in red, that means they don't offer loans in your state right now. NetCredit's personal loans are unsecured loans. That means you don't have to offer up a car title or any kind of property in order to get the loan. They're going to offer you the loan based on your credit and your income and expect for you to pay it back. Their APRs range from a low of about 36%, and they can run all the way up to 155%, though in some states their maximum is about 100%. The actual APR that you're going to get is going to depend on your credit worthiness and the loan that you're choosing. Along with APRs, the other thing you have to take a look at is going to be fees. Just like any other lending product, NetCredit does charge fees, but it's going to depend again on what state you live in. In some states, they charge an origination fee, and that origination fee can be up to 10% of your loan. Now, that's not in every state, and it really, again, depends upon what state and the license and how they do the loan. Now, let's take a look at how you can get a loan from NetCredit. So NetCredit really has two different ways that you can get a loan from them. First, they use the pre-screen program with direct mail to send out loan offers. And you can see right here on their website, they have this little quick button for have a mail offer. That means if you've already got the letter in the mail, you just come in here, click on that button, follow through their process, and you'll go ahead and get that offer that they have. You'll be able to see the details. They'll do the validation and check. If you don't have a letter from them, you can go through their eligibility process. They're going to take a quick look at your credit and see if you meet their basic terms and criteria. And if so, they'll give you an offer that says how much they think they can offer you and what the APR is going to be. And if that loan meets your needs and you're happy with it, then you can continue through the process. The good news about this is once you fill out the information, it only takes about 5 to 25 seconds probably for them to make that decision. So you get an immediate response to know if this loan is going to be good for you. Once you see that information, if you want to proceed, then you'll roll through with a hard credit inquiry. They will go through all of their different underwriting rules and finalize the loan for you. Now this could take a couple of days before you'll actually see your loan, but what you will know is that it only takes about 30 seconds for you to find out if you can get your loan. And it doesn't impact your credit score. And that's a really good thing because it lets you shop around a little bit. You can shop here with NetCredit, and you can shop at a couple of the other links that we have shared below and see who can give you the best loan and the loan that's going to meet your needs. In both of NetCredit's application processes, they use what's called a soft credit check. So when you get a direct mail piece from them and have a mail offer in your hand, that's actually a soft credit check that's happened probably 15 to 45 days ago. They've taken a look at your credit and decided that they think they can offer you a loan. And when you go in to check your eligibility here, they do the same thing. They do a soft credit check. It's just a quick pull, but the good news here is it doesn't impact your credit score. It may or may not show up on your credit report depending upon which credit bureau you pull your information from. But the important thing to know is that a soft credit check or a pre-approval credit check does not impact your credit score. It's just a quick look to see if you meet the standard terms that the lender is going to offer. This means it's really good for consumers because it doesn't hurt credit scores and doesn't impact you from any future applications if you're going to do them. In order to apply for a loan with NetCredit, you're going to have to provide the same pieces of information that you do with most any other lender. Your name, your address, and your social security number are going to be key. In addition to that, you're also going to have to provide some banking information and a full email address. Okay, so how long does it take to get an approval from NetCredit? Well, the good news is because it's automated, once you've put in your application information, it's going to come out really fast. How fast is really fast? Well, it could be a couple of seconds, but in almost all instances, it's probably going to be less than a minute. There are certainly going to be a few instances where they're going to want additional information before they render a decision, but almost all of the time, you can expect that very fast answer to let you know if you're going to be able to move forward with them. Once you've been approved for a loan from NetCredit, the most important thing you're going to want to know is how long is it going to take to get the money? And in this instance, most of the time the answer is going to be 1 to 2 business days. Now, if you got up really early in the morning and applied before 7 a.m. Central Time, you could get your money the same business day. But I think that's probably not the case for most people. So you can go ahead and think of it as the next business days when you're going to be able to get your money. Let's talk about credit scores for NetCredit loans. NetCredit is what we would call a non-prime lender. That means they really are going to focus on lending to customers that have a credit score below 700. That's why their interest rates are a little bit higher than the average person. I would say, based on the loans that they offer, they're going to target customers between 550 and 650 in credit score. But they'll probably lend to people all the way down to 500, maybe even a little bit lower. And if you have a credit score in the 650 to low 700s, you're probably going to be able to get their larger loans and their lowest APRs. Like most lenders, NetCredit doesn't say which credit score they use in order to determine if they're going to give a loan. So they may be using your FICO score, they may be using your Vantage score, or they may not be even using a credit score at all. It's possible that they just take a look at your information on your credit report and couple that with your income information and your banking information to determine if they can give you a loan. Because NetCredit uses more than just traditional credit scores, that means that if you have bad credit, you could still get a loan with them. They may not give you the best APRs that you have, but they're willing to give you a chance to take out an emergency loan, fix your situation, pay off your loan early, and get back on track. Is NetCredit a good company for a personal loan? Well, let's just take a look at them. They've been offering personal loans for about 10 years. They're state licensed in many of the states, and they offer their loans through those state licenses. And in addition to that, they work with 2 different banks to offer personal loans across a wide variety of other states when they can't do those states via their state licenses. I don't know if this makes them a good personal loan company, but it does make them a trustworthy personal loan company and someone who's going to be able to offer loans for consumers in the 500 to 700 credit score range. And I think that's a good thing to have. Okay, time for the Yukon Project hot take on NetCredit personal loans. I like NetCredit personal loans for people with credit scores from 550 to 650 and for loan amounts from $1,000 to $5,000. I really like that they limit the fees and that they don't charge prepayment penalty fees. This helps people get out of debt faster and pay off their loan at a fair and reasonable price. I like that they give you a quick eligibility check without impacting your credit score by using just a soft inquiry to take a look and tell you if they think they can offer you a loan. This is a really good thing for consumers and people in general because it doesn't damage your credit as you go shopping for a loan to get the best rate and term possible for yourself. And you should always do that when you're shopping for a loan. Shop around so you can find the best loan possible to save you money and still meet all of your needs. All right, if you're considering using NetCredit for a personal loan, here's 3 things to do. 1, only borrow what you need. 2, double check your budget and make sure that you can pay the loan comfortably without having to fall behind on any other bills. And 3, pay the loan off early if you can. Paying off the loan early will save you a lot of money on interest and you'll be happy that you did. Thanks for taking a look at NetCredit with us today. Be sure to like and subscribe for more great video content like this, and go on over to yukonproject.com for more information on how to navigate the financial wilderness.